Come on, kitty. Good boy.
Born in shadows, year 2000. Joystick fury, fingers callous. Destiny whispers, screams alight. Rising power. Fight. Glowing monitors, neon rage, virtual wars, digital stage, kings of keyboards, rulers of night.
Do my will, Sparrows. Well, hold on. I gotta make a joke with you being a Pokemon.
Stream of legend, shout to sky, battle screams never die.
Oh, welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. I've caught yet another Pokemon. As you can see, Spyro the Dragon has been caught. He's a dragon type, a fire dragon type. He's very not happy at the moment. But, you know. Oh, come on, be nice. He's a little camera shy. But look, it's a Spyro the Dragon. Okay, you can go. Close you out of the room. He's in a feisty mood. Okay. Anywho, welcome on in, guys. How's it going? Glad to bring some Pokemon to the world of streaming. How's everybody doing, you know? So when we last left off, we hit rank B. We are now up to 141 caught and 197 seen of the 230 that are in this game. And not only that, our Mabel's research is up to level 29, almost 20, or almost 30. And only another 20 more, plus the one that we're already 2/3 of the way on to go, and then we'll get our shiny charm. We got quite a few more Mega Evolution Stones, and a good chunk of these zones we caught all the Pokemon, so we're doing pretty good as far as that goes. I think, yeah, we're supposed to go to Quasartico to meet Vinny now, so I guess, you know, what better way to start the stream than to go for a main mission, right? Boop. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, guys. So, let's go meet Vinny. How's it going, brother? You're both here. Good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons.
What's the matter? What did you need me and Corey for?
I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jed is waiting inside. She'll be the one to explain. Ma'am, I've brought Team MZ's leader Tawny and her teammate Corey as well. Thank you both for sparing some of your time. Tawny, Corey, the two of you helped me out of a difficult situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner.
So, it wasn't true, right? What that trainer was saying?
You mean his claim that the Pokemon flocking to Lemoyce are part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect.
Basically, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. Specifically, though, they are intended to prevent wild Pokemon that have undergone rogue Mega Evolution from causing widespread damage. Makes sense. After the incident 5 years ago, Lemoyne City was hemorrhaging people, and property values were in free fall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established, but it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find businesses willing to take on the project, and so it fell to my company, Quasartico Inc. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokemon. A place where wild Pokemon could live alongside humans. There were concerns from some uneasy with the idea, even those with no ties to the city. Still, it was a noble undertaking worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements,
Oh Jesus, I can't do that voice. I'm so sorry, guys. Here, let me do a different voice for her. I cannot physically do that voice for the rest of the stream, especially if she's a main event type character.
Plan for repairs and improvements. We became aware of something we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting a peculiar energy. That is when we also began detecting that strange power which we call Mega Power in all the corners of Lemoyne City. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flocking to the city in droves, as if drawn to this power. And now we have Rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the people will abandon Lemoyne once more. Don't worry. Team MZ will help get this all under control. Thank you for that, young lady.
Beg pardon, ma'am. It seems I'm being called for. If you would excuse me for just a moment.
Is this thanks to Vinny that I came to know of as, which also led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me asking so much of you children now? As if we wouldn't want to help save the people and Pokemon of Lemoyne. We're glad to help, right, Corey?
Yeah, it's for Lemoyne's future.
Thank you both. I wish to make this city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will. Which means we'd better get to work right away. Thanks for having us. One last question. Before you go, Tawny, if you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? It was my mom's. I keep it to remember her by. I see. Forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lemoyne searching for someone. Your memory could be the clue that I need. Now, if you'll excuse us.
Please, one more moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest readings. We're detecting concentrations of Mega Power. I will email you all the details as usual.
Leave it to us. This is what Team MZ is here for. We're gonna make Lemoyne a city that people and Pokemon can share. Like what you're saying, ma'am. Come on, Corey. We're headed back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting.
the Magenta District. Is this still the same mission, or is this a different one? Ah, it's the same one. Okay. There's a few side quests around, but I'm mostly trying to do the story. I feel like at this point it's mostly imperative that we do the story. Why am I running? It's literally home base. I can just fast travel there.
So, why'd Vinny call you over to Quasartico? I guess the president just wanted to know they've got our backs and appreciate our work. She said she's counting on our help to take care of the rogue mega evolution problem. On that note, did you both hear from Vinny about rogue mega evolution reports for us to look into?
That we did. Which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting.
Let's start a strategy meeting, Corey.
I'm ready.
Here's the new info from Vinny. Our first concern is a Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. Second, in Johnny Sector 4, we've got a Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Starmie in Blue Sector 9.
All three of us can be difficult, or all three of those can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't mega evolved.
Which means they'll be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. Do you feel up to this, Corey?
Of course. Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground as always. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down.
Sure. But think of how good we've gotten at working together now. Yeah. We've called so many rogue Pokemon, Team MZ is a well-oiled machine.
True enough.
Okay, so to recap. We've got 3 more Pokemon at risk of rogue mega evolution. We'll stake out each of their locations, then support Corey from there. Up first, the Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. That one goes to Tawny. Nadine, you go keep an eye on that Tyranitar in Johnny Sector 4. And I'll stand by to help handle the Starmie in Blue Sector 9.
We always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders, Corey. I can handle it.
Thanks, Corey. I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to heal our Pokemon before we get into battle. Alright, team, move out. Time to save more Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution.
What do you think about all this, Az? I entrust the futures of all of the boys to you. Please do your best to protect them. Is there a side quest in Zone 1? I mean, this I've just gotta see what it is, right? Oh, it's just behind Zone 1. That doesn't count. You know what, for that... heat crush on that bird. I'm getting like no XP from this, by the way. Just doing it because I can. It's a Pichu. Okay, so electric type can fight that one. Dragon will be good there. Is Tyranitar also a dragon? Because then I can just use Garchomp for those two, and then probably what's it called? Yeah, let's fast travel there. And then Ampharos for this one, the Starmie. Maybe I have to fly from there? Is there no Holovator or anything? I feel like this building would be an option. Ah, side quest for this Holovator. Yeesh, what a mess. Bunch of Beldum swarmed around that elevator there. I just got it up and running, but now no one can even use it. I chased them off, but I don't know if I can handle all four of them at once. Really? Because I think I can probably take all of them out with one move. Two of them lived. Nice. Wow, you got rid of them Beldum, thanks. Now folks can finally... Wait, they're back? Yeesh, why does this keep happening to me? Hey there, Emmett. How are you getting on? Oh, sorry, sir. You see these little guys just... Well, now look at those, Beldum. Look at you. Oh, see, Beldum are made of magnets. They love the electromagnetic waves that the Holovators emit. That means he got the Holovator up and running just fine. Guess I'll head back to my post then. Does that mean these Beldum are here because they took a shine to the Holovator I repaired? Bell. You know, I bet having these Beldum around would make it a cinch to tell when a Holovator's broken. Alright, new plan. I'm gonna catch these rascals and make them my partners. What, I don't get one? Rude. Can I have one of them? Boo. Got all four of the Beldum, and now we can get back to work. I mean, you can get back to work. They ain't gonna do shit. Tony. Man, I want that Pokeball. You don't want to mess with a Pokemon if it's shrouded in Mega Power and whatever, and is ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. It's Corey, ain't it? And the other one. Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on, then, follow me.
For goodness sake, which imbecile let two civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area?
Mr. Felipe! Hi! What are you doing here?
We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lemoyne residents to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation.
I think I've battled a Pokemon here before.
I thought if need be, I could take care of the situation personally.
Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing rogue Mega Evolution, and we're here to calm it down.
I see. So you're trying to keep Lemoyne safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you. I'm sure you understand.
And what are we supposed to do?
It's simple. If Corey defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Oh my god, Felipe. I've already beaten you like 3 times, bro.
Man said I'd rather slack off and out of a Pokemon battle, and I know you're gonna win, but like, I don't want to work. One more. Can I do it all with Emboar?
Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skyvery.
Why does this dude's buttons have fucking spikes?
What the fuck is this?
I one-shot your Mega Evolved Skymarie without Mega Evolving, dog.
Your strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh?
Nope. Maybe a little bit, but you know.
I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw. We can leave things to MZ. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's the kind of funny coming from you. Oh.
That's kind of funny coming from you, Felipe. You're older than Corbu and the rest of us.
Age... Ugh, just bit my tongue. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysandre's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbeau. He negotiated with Lysandre, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbeau started up all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yeah, Mr. Corbeau and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this.
This is a water stone, right?
Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lemoyce. Now please, make sure to handle things here. If this city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with, after all.
If I use the stone Felipe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it?
Well, it was a gift.
Right, yeah, okay. I'll have my partner. Then we've got to calm that rogue Mega Starmie.
I mean, it's not gonna be Starmie versus Starmie. It's gonna be Starmie and Ampharos versus Starmie. Hardly a fair fight. Mega Evolved or not, I can also Mega Evolve. That's ironic that the Pokeball that I saw was a fucking Ultra Ball.
Where'd you go?
Ah, down there. Okay. Hi, Starmie. Guys, Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. I bet you never would have guessed.
Before Starmie's rogue Mega Evolution sets in, want me to heal your Pokemon?
If it's not too much trouble.
Make sure you and Ember stay safe, okay?
Brother, what in the flying fuck is that? Is that an anthropomorphic Starmie? Yeah, I have that 4x effective. You ain't really gonna do shit. That was a really weird looking Starmie. Why did it turn anthropomorphic? Like fucking Patrick Star. Starmanite, nice, nice. Welcome on in, Nadia. See, you didn't lose all the firsts. Freedom, nice.
Good work, Corey. There's one more rogue. That's one more rogue Pokemon calmed. These battles really take it out of you, huh? I know we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but geez, they don't let up with the super fierce attacks. And all that running around, dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lemoise's restaurants might have started all this as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, couldn't be. That'd be wild.
Only 30-second ad. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. All right, let's go fight Tyranitar and then Dragonite. Fuck. Getting really tired of my fucking stream always fucking... it literally was only on for like 35 minutes that time. Like, are you kidding me? What's up, Naveen? Garchomp will be a better one to fight this dragon. These are likely soon to Mega Evolve target. Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. You did your research, huh? Look at that. Now you're up to an additional 2. 2 to 4. Quickly gaining on him. Yours again. Hell yeah. As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. I would not assume based on the name that that correlates. Is that a Japanese name thingamabob that doesn't translate to English well? It's buffering a lot for you, though if you're talking or doing anything, you can't see or hear it. What? Why? Bitrate solid. This is 0% dropped frames. CPU's at 4.7%. We'll try refreshing again. Let me just check my task manager and make sure nothing is like crazy overworking. No? Yeah, no, not at all. What about my GPU? 24% on the GPU.
Ethernet's only carrying like 17 megs per second. Not really sure on that one. Memory's only at 40%, CPU's at 17. I don't understand why it does this. It literally should not be crashing. That's the thing that bothers me. My computer isn't struggling at all. None of the processes are running hard. It just randomly decides, nah, I'd rather not. Let me just help crash reports. Show crash reports. 11/7 at 4:44 p.m. That doesn't even make sense. I wasn't even streaming at 4:44 p.m. Why is it showing that that crash happened at 4:44 p.m. of today? That would have been 3 hours ago. I didn't start streaming till a half hour after that. It's you, you're the bad luck. It's definitely not you, Nadia. It's definitely not you. It's been happening ever since I moved into this house. I think, so my hypothesis, and I'll only be living here for like another month and 3/4, so this could have a solution. The internet is hardwired into the house itself, and this has only started happening since I moved into this building. So I think it might be that the internet connection here is good most of the time and then gets really unstable every once in a while for no reason. As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight, but my Scrafty will do well against its Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. In any case, this Tyranitar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do it. Coming to the stream to crash is just like your mental health during the holidays. That's relatable. It's hard to interact with a lot of people at once, especially people that there's connections or ties to, good or bad. Oof, truth. That's the other thing. I'm not even gonna have an answer on my hypothesis until a month and 3/4 from now when I move out of here. But you could handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scrafty and me for help. Yeah, I mean, Garchomp would probably be able to do it, but Tyranitar is kind of obnoxious to fight as a whole in Pokemon, let alone without a type matchup bonus, so gladly take the help maybe. November and December aren't good months for you in general. Is it seasonal depression at all? Or seasonal mental health? Out of curiosity. I know that can have a large play around this time. A lot of charge. I don't think you're ready to handle my Mega Evolved Garchomp, buddy. Especially when you're not using Dragon type moves. That was really your only benefit. Yeah, he does have a lot of fucking health. Is happening.
this guy. Oh, it's super effective. So I have 3 things that are super effective against this guy. He's already mega evolved. But... he really doesn't have a lot of health though. Or like a lot of... he has a lot of health, he doesn't do a lot of damage. Okay, so 2 more Mega Evolutions and he'll for sure be out of health. He's not really that hard to fight though. Whoa! 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 Whoa there, bud! That did a lot of damage to my Tyranitar. Or not Tyranitar, it's my Garchomp. I hardly have another good thing to fight a dragon type, so either my dragon type or nothing. This might be enough to do it. To my second chat delay, no, not seasonal depression. I already have chronic form of depression anyway, just some not so good things associated with the November-December months. Well, the season, just hate the time of year. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, hopefully my channel gives you at least a little positivity. All these wild Pokemon gathering Lamoise and all this rogue Mega Evolution. I'll be relieved when we can finally figure all this out, and put these mysteries to bed. I'll keep looking into it on my end as well. Now the Dragon Knight's probably going to have more Dragon type moves, which does suck. Because it was kind of helping that my Garchomp didn't have to deal with too many Dragon-type moves. Always does. Well, good. Good. I like making you happy. Just one more Pokemon at risk of Mega Evolution. For now. Or maybe it's the last one. I really don't know. Considering it was a Tyranitar and a Dragonite, it might actually be like some of the last ones. If not, maybe it's the... It could be Zygarde. There could be like one final one for Zygarde. I could see that. Is there not a single closer teleport? Really not, huh?
The sun will be setting soon. Cool. And I will be slaying a dragon soon. What's up, Mr. Walks-a-Lot? It's definitely this building that I'm gonna need to get there from. I can already just tell. No way it's anything other than this building. Okay, guys. Whatever those pat rats are doing, I'm gonna leave them alone. Thanks for the ball, though. Casually find a flaming firebird. And then, you know what I do? Instead of giving it a chance, I use a literal turtle tank with water cannons on its back and literally get rid of its flame. What's up, Tawny? Me, you, and this Dragonite are about to tango.
There you are. Dragonite's just up ahead. So Dragonite is a pretty troublesome Pokemon. It hits hard and it's built tough. Its Mega Evolution was only recently discovered too. We don't really know what to expect from it. But you look curious. Something on your mind?
The person you've been looking for.
Yeah. I guess I feel like I need to protect the city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now, that means taking care of Lamoise's rogue Mega Evolution problem.
Yeah, I'm ready to handle it. Minecraft has been the perfect association game to make the day go by fast. You'd start playing morning, blink, then it's dinner time. That's fair, that's fair. Minecraft definitely does be helping with some time distortion, I can attest. I spent probably thousands of hours on Minecraft, I would imagine, over the years. It looks curious and happy. Okay, go Garchomp. Oh dear God. That's some bullshit that I couldn't get them all. Actually, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he did get a Mega Evolve, but... Oh my God. What the fuck is happening? Ah. Well, that's an issue. I'm gonna go buy some more revives soon.
Alright, Alakazam, let's see what you can do. Yeah, let's wait until this fucking thing is over before we make a Volvar Garchomp, right? That was a lot easier to damage this thing than Tyrannosaur was. Oh, I used it. Oops. What the fuck? Oh. Also have to buy some more hyper potions soon. You're dead. GG. A dragon and knight.
Sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. And Lamoise will be a place for...
Well, let me just make sure that Tawny didn't say something before this. I think I might have pressed A one too many times.
You're on a roll, Corey. Sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. Then Lamoise will be a place shared by people and Pokemon, just like the folks at Quasartico want.
Thank you, Tawny.
Looks like we dealt with all the rogue Pokemon Vinny warned us about, huh? Alright, time to get back to Hotel Z.
See you there. I still need to get an Alakazite for my Alakazam. He cannot Mega Evolve yet.
We managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution.
As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we've got you on Team MZ.
Hey, Az, can I ask you something?
Yes, what is it, my young friend?
You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user, but how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer is the actual strongest?
That is up to Fluette to decide.
How do you mean?
I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Fluette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Mega Pokemon.
How do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest?
Gyuru!
Maybe it's got to be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she can rely on?
Well, that must be Corey.
Says who?
Sorry, Tawny, it's definitely me. Grism. Grisham rank B. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank A. So it's finally time.
You're closing in on rank A now, the very top of the Z-Day Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know?
Odd they've made it to rank B, but managed to keep their face secret.
Some folks prefer to not show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their Z-Day Royale activities separate. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still. How are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess? And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way, we can't just sit back and wait.
Let's ask Emma.
Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to the Looker Bureau, Corey, and try to find out more about this Grisham. Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A at first has begun.
Who joins the Z-Day Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out there. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. Gyuru! Floette's like, yes, you failed miserably, old man. Like, damn. Dude's 3,000 years old and alive. Cut him some slack. Alright, well, let's head up to here. We still might be able to hit rank A this stream. It's definitely possible. Either that or this is about to be a really long type of journey to find this person.
Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there. What can I do you for today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who come to Lemoyne within the last few years. Thanks, Emma. But it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Corey's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grissom. Grissom. I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the Z-Day Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know?
It's for Lemoy's sake. I got this. Thank you, Nadia. I appreciate it.
I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside.
She's like, I want to take them battle points for beating you for myself and then get to rank A. That ain't happening. I have yet to lose a match. Not a singular battle have I lost. I've blacked out because I have gotten damaged, but my Pokemon have yet to fail one battle.
You should know, Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the Z-Day Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me?
Yeah, I'm ready to win.
I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar. Everyone, let's go.
Not surprised, right? I do what I can. I win what I can. Send out an Ampharos? Really? This is my own team against me. Use Dig. You're invincible. Oh, I used to protect. Didn't matter. There's a light screen. I thought it was protect. Use Dig. Whew. Send out a little bunny. Use Dig. Yep. Invincible underground. Wasn't enough. Dragon Claw took it. Alright, let's go Ampharos. Lucario, huh? Use a Thunderbolt. And I want you to use a Thunder Punch and then a Thunder Shock. Alright, one left. Let's try Emboar. Let's just see if he's gonna work for it. Send out a Malamar. Bad type matchup? I don't really care. Let's do Water v Fire.
My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit.
Listen, lady, I just used my only Mega Evolution on a Fire type against your Water. This is your best chance to take out one of my Pokemon. That thing looks cool as fuck, though. Use Rock Smash. Use Rollout. Use Heat Crash. Your Water type couldn't even beat my Fire type, bro. And to add gel you go. Oh no. Well, tell you what, I can wait.
Let me know when you're back from Agile. Oh.
Ugh. Actually, we'll be right back after this quick ad. Welcome back, Nadia.
Good thing those guys aren't here to see this.
Freedom!
I thought they were always with you. What do you mean they're not here to see it? Emma?
Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? They're a group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group leader was led by a man named Lysandre. He disappeared 5 years ago, and now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lemoyce, so it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I've had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard about what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grism was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grism is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grism is taking part in the Zeta Royale, but why? To what end? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel in the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grism.
You mean Mabel knows Grism?
Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for your tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating on my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Corey.
The voice for Emma and Tawny are very similar. It's just a very slight difference in pitch. Like a quarter octave higher, not even a full octave. Maybe an eighth octave higher. That sounds right.
Let's go.
I have a Grism to battle. A rank A to attain. Apparently, if you strike a Pokemon with a Pokeball from behind, you have a higher chance of catching it. I didn't know that. Maybe the lab? I think Mabel's in the lab. Nope, she's in the director's office. My bad.
That rat! That vile little man! I can't believe that mare. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. It's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place.
She sounds mad.
Are you making progress on my research tasks?
I want to know about Grism.
Grism? Who could that be?
They're with Team Flare.
Team Flare? It seems you already know more about Grizz than I would have thought. Fine. So I used to be a part of Team Flare.
Seriously?
I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others, but I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all. So I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for a sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grism, huh? He was part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone calls him Grizz. It means gray. Like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the Z-Day Royale. But if you've really got to know, you might want to try No View Cafe over in Centrico Plaza.
The coffee truck? Why?
You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and the fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty stitchy situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep your research work too.
Yeah, I'm getting there. You owe me a shiny charm once I get another... Do I hit level 30? Yeah, once I get another 21 levels, you owe me a shiny charm. Yeah, let's go to lobby. Hails Traveler. It's this person, isn't it?
The only good thing we got to...
I don't know which of them is talking. Wait a minute. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grism. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Novio Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the Z-Day Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Novio. Yes, you found me, Grism, at your service. Called it. I've got my own goals to achieve. Goals that have brought me to the Z-Day Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this makes a little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing?
Prism, you know this kid is with Az. There's no point in even trying to explain it all to someone on Az's side.
This is Grizel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Novio.
Let's just take this kid down. Right here, right now, while we've got the chance.
Grizel, please do calm yourself. Novio Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion.
Fine. I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go wait there. Go close up shop, then head over.
If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Yeah, I thought they looked like Team Flare members with their hair. Yeah, girl, chill your tits. Chill your titty tatas. Trying to make a scene at a coffee shop in the middle of the night. Trust me, if anyone is trying to get coffee and the night is dark, you should probably be calm around them. They are having a rough life.
Look at you, waiting like a good little boy.
I imagine you must be asking yourself why we'd want to meet you in such a spot. Not really, I'm just trying to get the information. I could care less. This is La Cendrée Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it's an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty on continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or more rightfully, Team Flare No View. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? I do, because it was from Pokemon X and Y, and that's literally my favorite game, but there might be more text that comes out of saying not really, so I'm gonna say no.
You don't even know? Of course you don't. How could someone like you ever understand?
Grizel.
Grism, this kid's our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare No View.
And yeah, you're a bitch. Can I just say that to her? Come on! Character, say it! Please!
There's no point trying to explain everything to him. Someone like this. Let's just get rid of him.
The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who were a part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Grizel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grizel once she is set on a course of action. I was thinking, what a bitch too, right? Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match, I must ask, please, won't you grant Grizel the battle she desires? I don't give a fuck if you see my Pokemon. You're gonna see my Pokemon and think, oh, shit, he one-shot all of her Pokemon. What's he gonna do to mine? Alright, Grizel.
Fight me!
Yeah, I will, and I'll win. What Pokemon types do you use? Fire?
I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the Z-Day Royale.
You sure about that? You sure I won't just extinguish your flame, Miss Team Flare?
He's like, oh my god! Will they adjust my grasses and fucking shake my head?
Talonflame, yep, I figured. You know what's ironic about this? Especially if you use flying types, you're fucked against me. I didn't even heal my Pokemon before this battle. I really should have. Figured there would have been an opportunity. Okay, there we go. Go Blastoise! Have fun! Use Waterfall. My lowest level Pokemon is probably gonna whoop your ass. I would only imagine. Okay. Definitely should have probably healed before this battle, but that's fine. Sent out a Metagross. Hold on. Let me just revive you. Okay, now that's done. I really figured that would do more to a steel type when you were... Okay. Oh, who do I want to use? Ember, let's just have you go out. I don't really know how to combat steel types. I don't know what the weakness is. Is it dragon? I'm just afraid to send out Garchomp before I need him. Here, hold on. Restore. Let's use a Hyper Potion. Fire fight steel? That doesn't make a slight bit of sense. Okay. Well, I think it's on possibly its last one. I didn't read it. No, shit. Okay. See if I can't read it real quick.
I gotta win this battle. I can't let anyone else stop us.
Okay. Well, let's use a revive on Blastoise, and then if we need to, we'll do it on the other one. Okay. Go Blastoise. I'd really like for you to use Hydro Pump. Okay, that was definitely enough. Go Garchomp. Mega Evolve you.
This is ridiculous.
Can I please go to a Pokemon Center before I battle Grizzly?
Lost? My Pokemon lost?
Maybe if you were, like, not a bitch, it might work better in your favor. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lemoyne City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila, one ember roast. Our signature drink at Noview Cafe. I think that just healed all my Pokemon, actually.
That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well.
You know, she's talking about a good thing. If fucking... Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. When she's talking about a coffee break, she's fucking pissed. The fiery red of Lysandre's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysandre Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in Zeta Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysandre, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what this future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysandre made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? Yes, but I'm gonna say no if you ask. That weapon was Az's creation. You may only see Az as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysandre would have never been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now, it appears Az is out to save Lemoyne, relying on your support of the Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. Yeah, he also tried to destroy it, bud. And then Lysandre was fucking insano Drano and decided, nope, I'm gonna use it anyway. Every time you guys try and fight me, I'm gonna run away like a little bitch. And then I'm gonna eventually use it. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I have said. That is why I invite you, Corey, to witness the truth yourself. How's that? You'll see. I remember that hidden bookcase. There's a room back there. Open sesame. I looked for this exact building for an incredibly long time in Pokemon Y. Like, I shit you not, it took me like 2 hours to find this building. Beyond that door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used for the research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned Az's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that Az created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is.
Lysandre Labs was designed to be a labyrinth. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself.
Rip truth. And the other thing is, I went in the building like 10 times because I went into like the entire map a few times over. I went into that building multiple times because it seemed like the story was leading me to there, but I couldn't figure it out. I needed to click on the bookshelf. It wasn't until I started walking and mashing up against every wall, button mashing, that I found the fucking...
I figured out enough time has passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down with Lysandre Labs. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere.
Into Agile you go. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Nadia. Can't proceed as long as the elevator is locked. Find an elevator in the labs. Door seems to be locked. The letter A is displayed on the console. Found a tiny mushroom. Door panel doesn't seem to be powered. You'll have to find the right power supply unit to get it up and running. Do I go to that screen every time there's an ad break? If I know there's an ad break, that's the main thing. Okay. Yes, yes. Definitely want a water type if I'm down here. Also, kind of convenient that I caught a Houndoom. Pulled the lever and activated the power supply unit. Nice. The lights are back on, and nearby warp panel should work now. Awesome. I wasn't done looking that way, though. Hey, what if there's another Pokemon? A Dawn Stone. See, that's what I'm talking about. What? That definitely bounced off the Pokemon. That's some bullshit. Dropped an 11 kill game with Grams, but died because your dumbass forgot to reload your SMG. I feel that, brother. Not having ammo is the #1 thing that kills me. And not even normally because I forget, just because I tend to keep pressing opponents while having low ammo, and it's not really the reloading, it's the I completely run out of ammo and still continue to try and fight people. Got a lab key card. What move is that? Dark Pulse, but Pro. Come on, yes. So I ended up catching one anyway, so it didn't really matter too much. Just make sure there's no hidden items anywhere around here. You know how Pokemon likes to hide stuff behind corners. My house smells disgusting. I fucking electric zapped a stink bug and this shit caught on fire on the zapper. Not good times. That game, you, Grandpa, Mr. Dragon, Big ED got a total of 26 kills that game. Nice! I believe the most kills I've ever gotten in a game, and this is separate from everyone, was 39. And I was very bummed out that I didn't get the 40th kill because someone ended up getting one of the final kills that wasn't me. I was like, man. Still excited that I got a high score game, but still. trying to make sure I methodically go about this so I don't miss any items or Pokemon or fucking anything. Most kills you've gotten in a game was 28. You think by game you mean Splatoon. I've gotten over 100 in Halo. If we're going by that. And I don't mean in a like custom game, I mean in like actual ranked game. It wasn't a deathmatch. It was I think it was capture the flag. I don't even remember the exact number. I just remember I broke 100. I was like, I win. So we've gotten in the game is 78, and by game, of course, you mean Call of Duty. Fair enough, fair enough. Lights are back on, and nearby warp panels should work now. Hell yeah. Once upon a time, Kura. Was my Garchomp just... Nadia, would you please clip the Garchomp humping the fucking panel for me? Garchomp, what in the fuck? Don't look at me with that face. You sweating, COD? Fair, fair. Garchomp really was just humping the fucking table. I'm baffled. Bewildered even. Gladly. Thank you. The doors seem to be locked. The letter B is displayed on the console. Okay, okay, okay. Letter B. Where am I now? Oh god. Rare candy. Some EXP. Oh god, I need to keep track of where I'm actually walking now. Okay. Is that the B card? Yep, that was the B card. Not to be mistaken with the V card now. The Garchomp might mistake that, but man's a little freaky, especially when it comes to tables. I'd be a little uncomfortable with this man fucking wandering around behind me. Look at this, chasing me. Oh god. Did I? What? So this way? Ah, it's this door. No? This door. Going by Halo, it's been a while since you played, but you think you broke 120 and capture the flag. Can't remember which Halo though. Don't take your word for it. You have a short and long-term memory loss. Fair enough. Back to more humping. Yeah, Garchomp does that. Actually made you laugh for the first time today. Nice. On. I think that's 3 out of 5. Casually beating electric type Pokemon with an electric type Pokemon. Electricity is pretty weak as a Pokemon. if you're an electric type and should be healed by electricity and are getting damaged by it. Thunderstone, nice. Max revive. Got a good old revivify. Didn't see the humping until you clipped, and seeing that for yourself actually made you laughing a bit. Nice, nice. See? It's true, I do bring you joy. That's what the Quick Trigger channel's all about, bringing joy to sad people. Ekans, you fucked up. That snake just got electrocuted to high hell. Hey, Arbuck. Do I have you yet? I do. Give me a load. Brother. We're hurting my Pokemon. Come on. You thought? Alright, it's dead. So you can feel satisfied because it's getting hard to make you laugh, harder than guard jump on big panels. That made me laugh. Yeah, we're just gonna dig you to death. Bye-bye. Reach. Nope. Well, dragon be dragons, so these moves should kill it pretty quick. The crazy thing that dragon is super effective to dragon and also super weak against dragon. Always messes with me. Chump, what's with your face, bro? You just... Oh, shit. I actually need that one, too. What? It's a cutscene? Oh! An Age Slash floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue. I mean, I want to catch it. Droot. don't want to have to evolve one of them. Path is clear now. Cool. Yeah, just let me catch it. Rude. Gotta catch them all. Come on, game. Let me catch them all. Just making sure we get everything in here real quick. Assuming that's a quest item, so let's see if there's anything back here first. Okay. Obtained the elevator key, nice. Into the elevator near the entrance. I could, but like, how about I investigate this? It's one of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Geosenge. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. God, I forgot about that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I forgot how the ultimate weapon worked. Know about it, and that it was devastating. We'll have to find the right power supply unit to get it up and running again. You don't say. Is it this one? Pulled down the lever and activated the power supply unit. Looks like the nearby war panel should work for now. Yo, what's good, Grandpa Gamer? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome on in, BT. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome on in, Mr. Dragon 1988. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for the raid. No, I do really appreciate it. How's it going? How'd the games go? What's going on? Do. Raid hype, raid hype, raid hype, raid hype. Had a really good time too. The story's like peaking in intensity. This is like the end of the game-ish. Tap the elevator key against the panel. Now use the elevator. Which floor would you like to go to? B2F. Just go one at a time. Yeah, perfect. An XP candy. Large. That's actually going to be a lot. Games are fun, sweaty but fun. Nice, nice. Sounds like some quicker trigger type games. Love to see it. I'm assuming you did some hitting and running in The Simpsons. Oh shit. Oh shit. Finally get to see what... The whole reason that I purchased this game is because it's the sequel to X and Y, which this is the sequel part. So, like, this is essentially why I purchased this game. Any spare items? Oh yeah, Grandpa and Biggie D and Mr. Drat. You guys should all watch that clip. It's hilarious. Genuinely worth watching. Gonna go get some noms. Nice, nice. Appreciate the lure, Grandpa. Very sweaty. Nice, nice. Hopefully you guys got some kills too. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all key cards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? The device. The device that grants life. The device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We had found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we have it operational with a little work. but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe Az should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. I would like to review the fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that has lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if it were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Which file would you like to review? The Legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing death and destruction. The power to grant life and the power to steal. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen if the world were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Let's do our shared dream. Also, Yveltal, you know, I chose Yveltal. Death and destruction! As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Zeh. What's up, Zygarde? Welcome back from Agile, guys. Appreciate the lurk, Mr. Dragon. Thank you, thank you. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was. Az created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Why are you here? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is Az. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. There was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key as queried, and so I did. There was an explosion. I remember that much, though I could not recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But as the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lemoise. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is Az's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysandre Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grism and Az, then do what must be done. I still don't like you, bro. I fucking 1,000 years or so ago, or rather 5 years ago in the lore, you fucking 3,000-year-old weirdo, I fucking had to chase you down and you kept running from me, battle to battle. You piece of shit. I know you have no memory of this, but you piece of shit. Okay. Well, it's time that we go save fucking the town from your dumb ass's fucking past mistakes from using Az's creation. Let's go to the first floor. Hi, Grissom. Did you see Lysandre? I met him inside. I think that he is still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest.
How can he just forget? It's all because him that the rest of us...
Grizel, there will be time for such things later. And you, Corey, you know the truth of Az's sins, and so I make this request of you. Get Az's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With Az's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage, if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of.
And if we can be the ones to protect Lemoyce, then people will finally see us differently.
Do you understand? We were mere children born to those who chose to join Team Flare, and yet to become pariahs in the eyes of the society when Team Flare was disbanded.
But we couldn't just leave Lemoyce. The city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lemoyce better, to make all of Kalos better.
At No View Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who had little else. And as we worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lemoyce's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over Az's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up to the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with Az's Floette.
Go talk to the rest of Team MZ and decide if it is really what you ought to do.
It's time they all learned of Az's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. They just disappeared. They straight up went poof, gone. Gone to the sands of time. Why am I running there? What's up, Az?
You've returned. I've heard from Emma what leads you, where you're following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right?
Oh, Corey, did you manage to find Grissom?
He's the guy from the cafe.
No kidding. I went digging into rumors about Grissom with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of the group Team Flare Novue, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lemoyce from customers at Novue Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. Is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation?
Yes. I've also been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Corey, you know the ultimate weapon, don't you? Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they've known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got what I loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. Light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years.
Kyururu.
Seriously? For 3,000 whole years?
During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Ange is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass. That was because we were living in a time of peace. But now, Ange, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange and has caused the mega power contained within to spill forth. It had led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There's only one way to put an end to the pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Floette, and together reach the control panel within Ange. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of
I never could have imagined that you and Floyd had that kind of history. And the tower, too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk?
I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Forges?
My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer.
I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this.
That doesn't matter. Az still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up.
Naveen!
I appreciate that Az is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you?
Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry.
I understand, Az. Just leave this to Team MZ. Corey, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grism.
I'm conflicted.
How come? Yeah. I see why you'd hesitate. Still, though, as rough as that is, can you afford to give up now? Besides, even if you backed down and left everything up to Grism, how do you know Floette would choose to fight alongside him? And would that bring Az any peace? I understand feeling conflicted, but I think you should face Grism. Let the outcome of your battle decide things. Now go on her challenger's ticket so you can challenge Grism to a promotion match.
Thank you. I will be forever grateful for meeting you all. My dear Team MZ. I entrust the future of all in the Moist to you. Please do your best to protect them.
I will, Az. You've changed. I can see that. Floette.
Yoo-hoo-hoo!
Fucking. How about you, Tawny? Yep. On my way to earn a challenger's ticket. I don't know how much is left in the nighttime per se, but looks like it's just starting. I might still have enough time. I haven't used an entire night yet, so who knows? Oh, where they at? Ah. Send out Agron. Now we are on a time crunch on this one because I don't even know, 45,000 points. That's actually not that bad. It's only 4,000 more than the last one, but we are down a fifth of a night already. So we just need to bunker down, not worry. I don't have a dark side move. Not worry too much about anything other than the actual challenges and get it done this way. Yeah, I need to switch to a stronger Pokemon first off. Otherwise, we're not gonna have enough time to fucking do this. Ember, it's your time to shine. Yep. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. We gotta get them cards, otherwise we're not getting enough fucking points to snipe. Sorry, Scyther.
Scissor, huh? Alright, that gives us 2,000 plus, so it's at least a little bit, but still not a whole lot. Okay. Sneak up and use dark side moves. Don't really have that as an option. Didn't even see what the card was. That's lovely. Yep, yep. Man, y'all are not in fair matchups against my M4, are you? What, did it not give me the other card? Oh, it was just another sneak up one. Okay. Really not giving me any good cards, are they? Are you kidding me? That's some bullshit. This is like the worst spot to do this. All the cards are fucking away from me. So by like 2/5 of the night, we need to be at 20k. 22.5 technically. Sneak up started with ice type for 2,500. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Were they all up here? Is that why I'm not seeing them? I don't have time for that color full sprue, even though I really want it. What? Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay. Whoa. Alright. That counted towards 2 of them, so. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, 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 hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, 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 hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, 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 hurry up, hurry up, 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 hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, 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 hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, up, up. Come on, come on, come on. That's what Floette would evolve into. Into Agile you go. Fair enough, fair enough. Welcome for bads, guys. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome on back. Alright. I don't really need your prize medals. Hurry the fuck up, hurry the fuck up, hurry the fuck up. Listen, lady, we got stuff to do. Oh, there's a Pangoro there. Yep, give me 1500-ish. Come on. On a race against the clock. Really? Why does that do that? How do you... Okay, well, you know what? I can grab that while I'm here. Why is it all the shitty ones for 2000? Can I get a single card that's worth more than, like, I think 2500's been our best so far. We don't have dark type that I know of. But you son of a bitch. Oh god. You double hit it? That's some actual bullshit. And now your Pokemon's clear the fuck down there where I can't fight it. And now you teleported. Are you fucking kidding me? That was some actual bullshit. I'll land 20 hits with Ghost type? I only have the one Ghost type move. I mean, this is gonna have to work, but like... $15,000 is a lot of points though, so... The fact that it's just hitting it a bunch without too much other factors. I think Lopunny's normal, so I don't think this... Wow, maybe in her evolved form like that, though. Nah, I still no. I mean, that 15,000 points really would make it turn around. Literally doesn't matter. I already have fucking 2 of that card. No, wrong move! You fucking... I only would have been able to do one of those anyway, it's fine. Inventory real quick to heal this motherfucker. So I gotta get 16 more hits with the one thing. Okay, so you restore health, revive, hyper. Alright, back to business. Go Garchomp. 30,000. Good lord. Actually got us a few hits off, so that was pretty decent. Okay, how many more do we have to get the 15,000? That's really the question. 10 more? Okay, we might be able to make that work. Maybe. Yeah, what's your card? Anything that'll help me? Land hits with Mega Evolved Pokemon. Oh, that's easy. That actually, hold on. Alright then. Garchomp, what the fuck are you doing? There's 2 hits with a Mega Evolved Pokemon. So we do that one more time, we get 8,000 points, which will be good. And that should actually put us on pace, I think. What is this? Burn your Pokemon? Yeah, that's not happening. There. That should have been a sneak up. That should have also been a ghost attack. 2 ghost attacks, a sneak up, and that should get us the 8,000 points. So that was a good one. That was a good one. Use a Shadow Claw. Dragon Claw. Ah, shit. Alright. 8,000, that's 9,500. Only need another 9,000, and we have about a third of the night to do it. So let's restore health. Let's just use a revive. And then use a couple of these. Awesome. Got one of those. Where the rest of your friends are, lady. Wait. Someone see me? Someone down here, maybe? Super effective damage with plus moves. Well, we'd have to have the Mega Evolve for that, but... There's 2. Ah, shit. 3 super effective damage with plus moves. Or another 5,000 before the end of the night is also acceptable. Oh, there's no more fucking trainers down here? You're kidding me. Oh my god. Restore health. Alright, there's one. You fucking... Come on, something that the ghost doesn't do too much damage to, but like it also can still not kill it. That's gonna kill it pretty quick. 1, 2. Wins. 2 more ghost type hits and we'll win. I mean, it's literally that simple. Come on, 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 people, 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 people. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can go first. Just let me get some attacks off with this ghost type move real quick. I think it's effective against water, so. Damn. Yep, we did it. And just to be safe, we're gonna do it again. Just in case for some reason one of them didn't count. But it did. There, 15,000 points, plus 16,000. We could have just hit like 60,000 in that night with that amount of point surge. How about coffee? Yeah, heal my Pokemon. Thank you. Alright, well that's all I needed. Let's see. I'm gonna wanna go here. That means every single Challenger's ticket I got in one night and didn't have to participate in the challenge the next day. That's decent. Ugh. Even for stuff, there's always room for coffee. That's true, that's true. But I've already had like max caffeine tonight. Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? Yeah, I'll battle you.
Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of Z-Day Royale anyway?
We're fighting for Floette.
Yeah, we all know about the old man and the black flower Floette of his. So, all you idiots hope to achieve helping Az tidy away the mess he made for everyone?
Grizel, please, that's too far. But it is true that, Corey, you don't have any real ties to the city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lemoyce? Care about the Pokemon. That's good. I'm glad you have something that you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use Az's Floette to protect this city from the tower, and I will restore the honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into reality at last. This is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Welcome on in, Big Ben. How's it going? Appreciate you tuning in. Time for my A rank battle. Let's see how it goes. Do I become A rank or do I not? Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry, and yet you think you'll be able to save Lemoyce. I'll free you from your past. May the flames of Team Flare reach strong and true and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. So it's Charizard Y. Team Flare, no view. Hold on. Gotta fucking kill a bug. Oh. Looks like I fell behind a wall. Killed another one that was there though. Sorry, a lot of bugs have been coming in recently because of the cold. Alright. See what you got, Grism. The big finale. Alright, Garchomp, me and you mono with mono, brother. Damn. That was a lot of hits to get off before I did one. Okay, I'll use stronger Pokemon. Maybe you sent out Malamar. Barely ahead. Send out Pyroar. Alright, one up again. Now we have a fair lead. Tyranitar, hold on. Restore health. Max revive. Let's get our dragon out for this. Yep, dragon time. Damn! Alright, Alakazam, let's get some distance before I throw you out. Are you kidding? He literally couldn't even... Okay. He's Brave Bird. Wow, just one-shotting him before I can even get them out. Hold on. Restore health. Max revive. Jesus, I didn't realize it was gonna be this fucking... Jesus. Come on, Embort. I need you to make a ball, bud. Tyranitar is such a fucking bitch of a Pokemon to fight. Hurry, I'm on a timer now. Oh, you're dead. You fucking... Okay. Charizard. At least it is youth, burn away Charizard. Yeah, I see that. I'm about to use a max potion on my fucking Emboar real quick. Hold on. And those of you who don't know in the chat that are watching right now, you can only do this at a moment of peace. So if you're not absolutely basically calm, you're kind of fucked. You're dead. GG! A rank. Yes, sir. Both online and in the game. You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There is no denying it. That was a tough battle. That Tyranitar is really what almost fucked me. The fucking health to damage ratio on that thing's fucked. Victory's confirmed. Congratulations. Now you're processing your promotion. True. Look at that. Top rank. I'm officially max rank in both online and the campaign, and just in time too, because season 2 comes out in 4 days.
You lost? But Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grissom. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare, leave behind Lemoyce itself, we'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden.
But Team Flare and the dreams of Lysandre hope to make real. The world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysandre may have gotten astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for us all. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you are now Lemoyce's strongest Mega Evolution user, Corey. Please, take care of the Prism Tower and our city.
Of course I will.
If you have a need for us, we will both come to your aid. After all, no view exists in order to help others, so we can make this world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM.
Flare Bit,
That is a really good one. Like a really fucking good one. And come by No View Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those flamethrower roasts you like.
That ties back to actually my order that I got a while back. What's up, Zygarde?
Zay! I may have been defeated, but I have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Zed! Grissom, it seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideas he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. Zeh! And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lemoyce.
I can.
Guess what? I made it to rank A too. Whoa! You both reached rank A on the same day?
It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with.
With 2 ranked A trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. Big yes to that.
I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose.
Floette, what is wrong? What is it?
Doo-doo-doo. Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain?
The tower. Is it Ange that's affecting you?
Doo-doo-doo.
Floette,
Doo-doo-doo. Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower.
that's true enough.
we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up in worrying about things going wrong.
Yeah. Now the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it.
Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lemoyce and this world will be safe in your hands. That night.
I don't know why I read that in Az's voice, but boom. Oh.
Ori, you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. Good, everyone's okay. What even was that, an earthquake?
No, it's something to do with Prism Tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Canary's streaming about it now.
Let's get to the roof, so we can see for ourselves. Why is this elevator always so slow? Normally, I'd say the slowness is part of its janky charm. Here we go.
Getting all four of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze.
Az, Floette, you're okay.
Cute-a-doo. We are fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking as? You'll recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wonder if she might be responding to Ange in some way, so I came up to view the tower. Look there.
Oh my gosh, Prism Tower? This looks really bad.
The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, before Ange goes rogue as well.
What'll happen?
The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting, it will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city.
Doo-doo-doo. Don't worry, Az. Team MZ is gonna take care of it. Hey, Vinny, this about the tower?
It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away.
I understand. We'll head out now. Alright. Team MZ, let's regroup in Centrico Plaza. Once
Floette has mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, the power of Ange. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take, Ange Floette. You must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I will remain here and support you from afar.
Maybe you could cook us up something good to celebrate when we get back, Az.
You wish for me to cook? That's a fine idea. I am familiar with so many different cuisines. Floette, good luck. I am counting on you.
Doo-doo-doo.
I I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Corey. I am so grateful that our paths crossed.
Did a Zygarde cell just jump towards me? What? What in the fuck? Okay, well, I don't know if this is like a I just go there and the game's over type of situation, or if this is a I go there and then there's some massive thing that's gonna happen. So, I think that's the perfect cliffhanger to end this stream on, especially considering it's about 10 p.m. So, we're gonna save the game. 41 hours and 46 minutes in. With 146 Pokemon caught and 206 seen. So we only have to see another 24, I believe. And then we'll have seen all of them. Most of them are, I assume Xerneas and Yveltal. Whatever Drampa evolves from, unless that's a different Pokemon entirely. Fennekin's evolutions, Chespin's evolutions, Froakie's second form. What Sliggoo evolves into. A Charmander. Bulbasaur and Ivysaur. Vaporeon, Flareon, Jolteon. Umbreon. Espeon, Sylveon, and I think 2 more that I have no way of knowing unless they're also evolutions that I'm just forgetting, which I could be. Oh, Glaceon and Leafeon. Okay, yeah, that is all evolutions. Feraligatr, Totodile, although I thought I've seen a Feraligatr. Chikorita, and I can't remember what Bailey fully. I think it starts with an M. But yeah, once we see those Pokemon, we'll have at least seen all of them. And then we only need to catch another. Looks like 84 more Pokemon, and we'll have caught them all. So we're getting pretty fucking close to beating this game as a whole. I do want to check something though real quick. It said I got something from Zone 18. So apparently some of these can be literally under the map. So we have 14 out of, I think, 19, and this is probably 20, I would imagine. So there's a Pokemon from Wild Zone 19. There's really not too many more that we actually have to catch per se. A Starmie is the other one I can get in Wild Zone 16. How the fuck? Maybe it's hiding somewhere. Or like a super low chance. Well, anywho, that is... Damn. Yeah, I know, sorry Nadia. I just don't know if it's gonna take an endless amount of time to do this end of the game bit, or if it's gonna be like, I just click into it and it's over type thing. And if it's gonna take could take like a few hours for all I know. I doubt it, but... No. Either way, we'll be back doing more Pokemon on Monday. So, you guys get to think about this over the weekend. You get to wonder what's going to happen at Prism Tower as the grand finale for at least the campaign. I mean, I still have quite a few side missions. I still have some Pokemon to catch. And I still got to complete Mabel's research, purchase some things, and I did purchase the DLC, so there might actually be stuff to do that's like main game after that. I'm really not sure how that's gonna work, but I haven't seen the actual DLC happening yet, so we'll see. But thank you all so much for tuning in. It was awesome playing games with Grandpa, Big Daddy Dale, Mr. Dragon. A huge shout out to you guys for rating me. It means a lot. Huge shout out to Nadia for just been building a tower in Minecraft. Nice. You could maybe next to that tower you could build the Prism Tower. Also huge shout out to Nadia for getting that clip. And also getting first twice on my stream. Technically, that means you've gotten 2 out of 3 times you could get that today, which means you were the first of the firsts. But anywho, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all. Love you guys. And I'll see you all Monday at probably like 4:35 p.m. for some Dead by Daylight with Grandpa Gamer 79, Big Daddy Deal. And I'm not sure who all the others are going to be. There's a special guest for one of my friends named Spoochaki is going to be there. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And we'll get back to Pokemon right after that stream's done at 7. So thank y'all so much. Love y'all. Peace. Actually, is there anyone I could raid? That's a good question. Something just happened. Oh, I thought that was a stream I just clicked and you actually played the Illuminati one. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna raid this guy because he's doing the lizard thingamabob. Oh, hats off to you, Big Daddy Deal. I appreciate it. Okay, so we'll do /raid red specter 23. Alright, check them out. They seem like they're doing something pretty cool, at least something to keep you guys entertained for the rest of the night. I'll see you guys Monday. Bye now.